everyone. Welcome to TalktousToday. I'm Namita.
And I'm Simrit. And today on Talk to Us Today, we'll be discussing a very talked about topic, which is weight and weight loss. No matter where we go, who we meet, which country we're in, one of the most talked about subjects is weight. And I've truly never met a person who was perfectly happy about the weight they were at. I mean, you could be okay with it, but I need to lose those 2 extra pounds, or I wish my boobs were bigger, or my butt was bigger. I wish the dress fit me perfectly. My
Or
legs were
less.
longer. Exactly. And it's really funny because everywhere we go, we hear the same thing. I personally have struggled with my weight forever. And again, with age, I've accepted my body type and try being the key word, to stay healthy and not obsess about the weight, even though I have to lose quite a bit. I think it becomes an issue about health, and that really needs to be addressed. However, what Namita and I want to discuss about today is our obsession with weight with regards to societal pressures, how that affects us.
Absolutely. Just last month, there was this Met Gala 2022. And of course, it's known as the fashion's biggest night of the year. It is so prestigious, and celebrities from all across the world and from every square come out. And the fashion magazine Vogue organizes this Met Gala. So not only this event is super important, but every celebrity is considered high society. And press from across the world cover this event. And this year, one of the highlights of the gala was none other than Kim Kardashian, the American socialite and media personality. Oh, I love her though. Who wore this Marilyn Monroe? Yeah, she wore this Marilyn Monroe dress, and Marilyn Monroe wore this iconic dress when she sang the famous "Happy Birthday" to President Kennedy.
Right.
So, other than the controversies of lending this historic dress to Kim Kardashian, there was a statement by Kim that she stated that she had lost 16 pounds in 3 weeks to fit into this dress. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Can you imagine? Now, for the record, we have to mention that Kim Kardashian had mentioned her weight in 2021 as 124 kilos, which is about 56 kilos. Now, she's 5'2", and she's a medium frame, but extremely voluptuous. So there's weight that goes with that, right? Now, in my mind, and in most people's mind, this is as close to the target weight as you can expect. It's about perfect. And she has given birth to 2 children, and she's mother to 4. There are millions of women out there, and not just women and men, who follow her. She's literally a role model. We're not saying she might be a role model. She is a role model to millions of young women and men out there. And, she influences them. For someone of her social standing to publicly announce that she literally gave up all carbs and sugar for 3 weeks, only to fit into a dress for one night, in my mind, I'm sorry, no gyan, no lecture, but I'm going to be judgmental. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's really inappropriate, I would tell you. To be honest, although the recommended healthy weight loss for anyone is between 1.5 to 3 pounds a week. So if you are extremely overweight and remove sugar from your diet and convert to reduce healthy carbs, you probably can lose a substantially more amount of weight in 3 weeks, maybe even 16 pounds. But for someone who is already at her target weight, pushing this kind of diet is shameful, because the message you are sending out is that it is okay to lose weight in an unhealthy way just to fit into one dress for one night. It's shallow and normalizes, unhealthy diet culture, I would say.
I agree with you. Now, growing up in the 80s and 90s, we girls faced a lot of pressure to look a certain way as well. This is not something that's happened overnight. Throughout history, I'm sure this has happened. And the images that influenced us would be from magazines and TV and movie stars. And the truth is, our access to magazines and movies was whatever our parents allowed us to have because we didn't have access to money and go out and buy magazines. And TV was not watched as much as kids today do. But today, young adults are constantly bombarded with visuals of their role models and they're imitating them on a daily basis.
Yes.
They want to do every move and know about their every diet, every exercise, every new trend they follow. And everyone understands, actually, like if you go back in society, everyone understands that today's kids have more pressure than anyone ever did in history related to social media. I mean, of course, like we're not talking about war and disease and stuff like that. But when you talk about the recent past history, these kids have a lot of pressure if they're on social media a lot. And that might be the it. When women like Kim Kardashian tell their fans that I didn't really starve myself, this is quote unquote, I just gave up all carbs and sugar and wore a sauna suit twice a day and ran on the treadmill, she normalizes this behavior of crash dieting. She may say it's not crash dieting, but let's sit back and as adults recognize it for what it is. It's unfortunate that you can touch so many lives and you get to decide, like, and yet you decide to do this. Come on, it seems irresponsible to me.
Yeah. And now she has given the statement where she mentions that many actors and actresses lose and gain weight for a movie role, and this is similar. But is it?
Yeah, this is, this, she said this after all the criticism. But is it? Is it? No.
No. I mean, those actors and actresses do that for a certain role, and people identify it as acting. But this was for herself to go on a red carpet, flaunt a historical dress, and publicity that goes with it. When an actor works hard for a role, he's doing it to bring a character to life, right?
Absolutely.
But Simrit, you're right. This is really irresponsible because after all, she's supposed to be an influencer and a role model, and especially when we know how much eating disorders are a problem for our young women and men, everywhere. Statistics show that eating disorders prevalence had doubled in the past 10 years. And we can just blame the role models, but they can certainly contribute to insecurities people have about themselves. So
exactly. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Insecurities. I have struggled with my weight for my entire life. And I always tell everyone to try not to gain weight because it becomes a struggle. Try to eat healthy, work out, stay active, and that's all great. But the problem is that many of us just want to fit into a certain mold or look, that they consider acceptable or beautiful or fit. I know so many good looking, healthy women who don't feel confident. And that's because of comparisons. Could be social comparisons, could be like, media comparisons. Not all of these women are young either. These women and men can be of any age, but their confidence is still codependent on how they think they look. And in most cases, weight is the first thing that's discussed. We want to lose weight, we want to be more voluptuous and fit into clothes better. Oh, I'm going on a beach holiday. I need to fit in, everyone I've heard this. And I've heard it in my book club. All these girls are going to be wearing bikinis. I need to wear a bikini. And going on these trips with girls or guys is supposed to be relaxing. What are we guys so worried about? This is just our perception of what we should look like. And, if your friends only care about what you're going to fit into, drop those friends now, by the way. The perception is fed to us by models and actors who get their pictures and videos airbrushed. Hello? They're airbrushed and smoothened out. And most of us know this, right? We all have been told this, but we still let it affect the way we feel about our bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. When people speak about body shaming, it saddens me, but what worse is when we body shame ourselves. As kids, we make fun of others' weight and height, and we do need to develop a thick skin when it comes to, some teasing. But as we get older, it becomes worse and permanent. when we accept our image as the one others have given us, not as what we think about ourselves. We accept the negative comments that say about us, and sometimes we choose to forget all the positive comments that we get, and we choose to believe what we want.
Isn't that funny? You're so right.
Exactly. And we choose to, believe what we want to, and then we start following whatever latest trends of dieting or exercising there is in, which going on these days with social media. So yeah, and without thinking about the consequences. And this is all very unhealthy, Simrit. I see myself on Instagram, sometimes I happen to watch these, oh, do this, people talking about, oh, to reduce the stomach, do this, exercises, to do this. Because if weight, this, you can't concentrate a weight loss on one particular part of the body. It is the overall. Nobody wants to understand. They just keep doing these abs exercises and these push-ups and crunches. It's like, come on, guys, that is not going to lose your, make your stomach, go away. So yes, these practices are very unhealthy. And if you want to change anything about yourself, whether it's your weight or it's your habits, I mean, it's a hard work. There are no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts to reach your target weight. So start your workout in a healthy manner and eat healthy. Don't completely remove any food type from your diet. And unless there are any food allergies or doctors recommend you, so you will positively see the difference in your health. But you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent and keep doing the right thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Don't follow the latest diet trends blindly. Always follow a balanced diet. Reduce your sugar, fried food, and white flour, and move it. Exercise, do weights. That's really important, and have fun. Confident about yourself. Yeah, Namita is a good example of doing weights. She's gotten into it a couple of years ago. She looks great.
You're right, Simrit. I would say 5 years back, of course, I had the same. I was not confident about how my body is going. What if I go old? How will I look like? I was not more concerned about my looks, but I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be doing things with my kids when they want me to be there with them, maybe cycling or swimming or any physical exercise or trekking. I want to be ready when they're ready to do all these adventures, out there. Absolutely. So that is why I started preparing myself for. It doesn't matter how I look like, but I know I'm fit. I feel good about my body. Yes. That's so awesome. Weights have really helped that out. Yeah.
That's awesome. And she does weights. So be confident about yourself and always remember that each one of you out there is beautiful. Yes. We don't need the dress to identify who we are. We are not slaves to the clothes. The clothes are identified by us. Just remember that. Yes. Set your own fashion trends and own it.
Absolutely. Own it and be yourself, because you are all great just the way you are. You just need to do some extra effort to keep yourself fit and healthy. That is what is required, and you are all beautiful. So that's all on Talk This today, but we look forward to hearing from you all. And if there is anything that you like about today's episode or any other episodes or anything you want to suggest, anything, do let us know in the comment section or email us at hello@talktoustoday.com and let your friends know where to find us.
And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified of our new videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Thanks for joining us on Talk to Us today. Remember to talk about Talk This today.
Yes.
Keep smiling.
Smiling. Keep laughing.
And most importantly, keep talking. Stay fit, guys. Thank you. Bye. See you guys next time. Bye.